Tories fluffed the opportunity they had last night to get rid of a Prime Minister who has zero credibility. I think that's created for them the worst of all worlds, but that's not my main concern. My main concern is that it has saddled the UK and Scotland within the UK with a completely lamed up Prime Minister at a time of huge challenge, not least the cost of living crisis. And for Scotland, of course, it just underlines again and reinforces the democratic deficit. We have the, outrageous, unacceptable situation right now where Scotland is being governed by a Prime Minister who has the confidence of just 2 of the 59 MPs in Scotland, and one of them is on Boris Johnson's government payroll. So that's a completely unacceptable situation. If Boris Johnson had any integrity, he would have resigned by now. Clearly, integrity is not one of his key attributes, but the sooner either he realises it's time for him to move on and out of Downing Street, or the Tories realise that for him the better, so that the country can have a Prime Minister who's focused on the issues that matter to the country, not focused every day, as Boris Johnson is, solely on his own preservation. Look, I've thought for a long time it is now a question of when, not if, Boris Johnson leaves number 10 Downing Street. I wish that had happened already. I hope it happens soon. It's not in my gift. The Tories are the ones who can bring that about right now, and I think every day that passes that they don't do that, then all of the criticisms and the failures of Boris Johnson taint the entire Conservative Party. But that's a matter for them. But if they have any interest in what's good for the country as a whole, as opposed to what's good for Boris Johnson, then they will act sooner rather than later. Look, Boris Johnson is, if there's an election, we'll fight it, and given the SNP's electoral record, we would have no fear about fighting a general election. But Boris Johnson is not acting right now in the interests of a country that needs serious leadership given the severity of the issues that are faced. So if he calls a snap general election, he's not doing that to help the country. He's doing that only from the perspective of his own preservation. I don't think it would work, because I think the country would boot him out. But Boris Johnson needs to stop thinking just about himself and his own selfish interests, and actually start to think what's best for people across the UK. And what's best for people across the UK is that he departs number 10, and that he does that sooner rather than later.